Hello everyone, Mocha Bear here. Welcome back to Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. Today I've got another Kickstarter Project unboxing video for you by Kobold Press. Shall we get started? So this is one I've had for a while. It's been at least 4 months, I believe. But I'm finally excited to do this. This is stuff I can use for my in-person games of D&D. So let's go ahead and swap over to the overhead camera. And yes, I had to open it prior to filming just so I knew what was in here. Because I did have some projects back that were not done for the channel. So here we have Castles and Crown book and the map folio. Nothing else inside the box. This is what I'm really excited for. Go through these, but we will do that last. This is the second project of Kobold Press for maps that I have done in the past. And something just fell over. It was a box with a charger in it. All right, let's see here. Like every time I bump the camera with it, it wants to freeze. So we'll just try to minimize touching it. I'll just have to hold it like this. It's looking like. All right. So Kobold Press's campaign builder, Castles and Crowns. It's the second campaign builder book I've gotten from them. If you want to see the first one, that will be at the end of the video on either side of the screen. I'll also have the link to that video in the description box down below for you to watch as well. Rule Your Realm, a complete guide to kingdoms, rulers, and more. Campaign Builder, Castles and Crowns provides a majestic homebrew toolkit for your tabletop game. Create legendary rulers, mythic kingdoms, opulent palaces, and imposing fortresses down to the last detail with a host of tables and guides to enhance your world. Campaign Builder, Castles and Crowns brings you everything you need. Transform a dynastic game by awarding royal titles, creating factions, making war, and forging peace. Create detailed NPCs to populate your kingdoms, including rulers, courtiers, generals, jesters, guardsmen, and more. Enhance your kingdom, level campaign with interesting and functional castles, manors, and palaces. Draw upon new player options, magic items, sample kingdoms, and spells for courtly characters. And record your realm's important details on a downloadable kingdom chart character sheet. Create the ultimate fantasy realm, compatible with 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons and Tales of the Valiant role-playing. And does show you here the cost of the book is $49.99 US, $67.99 Canadian. So let's go ahead and get this open. So as you can see, there was a limited edition cover. I did not go for that this time, just because I was not going to be able to afford it, sadly. But that's okay. Special thanks to 3,743 backers who made this volume possible. Let's see how this looks on this camera. That's actually a little better. Yeah, you can see that now. Free Kingdom Sheet download, and it has the website to go to download it. Better look at the limited edition cover. So we got Courts of Wonder, then so that's Rulers in the Ruled, gaining titles and rewards in order of precedence, title, and rank. Okay. Chapter 1 is Noble Heroes, and it's giving us characters as well as different kingdoms, which is really cool. Then we also have the subclasses. So courtly subclasses are bard subclasses, fighter subclasses, ranger subclasses, and wizard subclasses, which I will have to do a later video on. Courtly campaigns for chapter 2, factions and the adventures. We even have a way on creating we have creating factions. My goodness. We even have sample factions, courtly life, running courtly adventures. Okay. Chapter 3 is sites and settings. So we have different castles, basement, all that, manors and houses. Military strongholds and monasteries. Okay. I might have to use some of these in my online game as well. We got royal magic, so we'll have magic items, fabled rituals, additional spells and rituals. Chapter 5 is rulers and kingdoms. So we have the option, it shows us building a kingdom with a kingdom type, kingdom size, climate, and all that. So that's actually really cool. I will have to look at that. Then designing a ruler, and then kingdom types. That's actually really cool. I'm definitely gonna have to use this. Then we do have an appendix with monsters in it. Animated artillery. Ooh. We also have NPCs, sample rulers, and tables such as naming tables, social interactions, adventure hooks, and random tables. That's really cool. I've said this plenty of times before in the past in multiple videos. I love lists and tables, especially for names. It makes things so much easier as a DM or a GM, just giving us tables for names. I don't want to have to make them up myself. And I love the art. Yo, the Kobold King, or King Kobold. We got Noble Heroes, Kingdom characters. Fairy kingdoms, elven kingdoms, dwarven kingdoms. My camera is doing nonsense again. Apologies. Halfling kingdoms, gnomish, seed heritage, human kingdoms, other heritages. Character threads, okay. You got ambassador, court artist, court wizard, courtier, gentleman bandit, illegitimate scion, impoverished noble, minister, royal champion. That's actually really cool. I like that. Here's the courtly subclasses for the bard, the College of Jest. That is sick. The artist for this is Brian Syme. It's Syme. That's sick. Then for the fighter, we have Knight. Again, sick artwork. Same artist. We have the Ranger of Courier. Same artist. And then for the Wizard, the Arcane Advisor. That's actually really cool. Courtly campaigns. Arcane faction goals. Ooh. Scrolling through here real quick. Mercantile factions. Okay. So sabotage tables for as far as missions. And sample tasks. Tournaments, treaties, warfare, sites and settings, main entrance, kitchen, okay. Castle staff. Oh, there's even a little map for a castle. Manor houses, so public executions. Ooh. We've got manor secrets. Mysterious signs, so moments. For example, diary. In the bottom drawer of an old bureau, the PCs discovered the badly burnt diary of one of the manor's former ladies who mysteriously vanished several decades ago. Here's information on the interior. And then we've got rooms. So general manor rooms, okay. Ooh, I like that. I like that. The Dwarven Manor. Summer Fae Palace. Yo. That's cool. Royal Magic. Ooh. I like that. Cape of Magnificence. It's uncommon. It even has a price. It even shows you the price for it. That's awesome. I like that. All the magic items here so far, it looks like, have prices attached to them as well. That's awesome. I love that. Fabled rituals. Forgetting. Kingdom restoration. Ooh. Additional spells and rituals. Rulers and kingdoms. So building a kingdom. Here we go. So kingdom type. We've got table here, D100. So that's just human, beastkin, dwarf, elf. Just the first 4 examples. Kingdom size, the D20. Tiny, small, medium, large, and huge. And it also tells you the number of miles across. Climate. Geographical features. Drawing a map. Ooh, terrain types, temperature, arid, tropical. Population. Yep, here's the population table. Do apologize about how blurry it is. One day I'll actually have a good quality 4K overhead camera for you all. Prominent lineages. Information for government. Aristocracy. There we go. Autocracy. My goodness, I know this word. Or dictatorship, bureaucracy, confederation, democracy. That's awesome. That's another D100. Even gives you like who it's ruled by. State of the nation. Kingdom characteristics. Major settlements. Religion. Customs and traits. Great gods. Giving you their portfolio. Magic. Trade goods. Historical events. Here's a list for goods. Historical events, styles of address. Oh, okay, so like, yeah, I see it now. For the titles and names, okay. Backstory, ruler title. That is awesome. That's something we'll have to do this one time, or yeah, sometime. I'll have to do this on camera for you all as an episode or one of my videos, just building a kingdom. Okay, and here's the appendix. So we got monsters, animated artillery. That's actually really cool. Challenge rating 10. I might get to use this actually for my online game. Fey Vizier. Snitch Gargoyle with a telescope. That's funny. Royal Tube Worm. Ooh. Okay. Royal White. Ooh. We've got a Void Tumor. Oh, I might actually get to use that. Arcane Painter. Oh, okay. I like that. Gives you their stats, everything. Sample rulers. Queen Almaris Ilthuring. Queen Epiphania. Okay. Here we go. Naming tables. Name structure, an example. Building type, such as strongholds, palaces, and temples. Ruler's title sequence. Ruler's relationship to character. Kingdom type. Wow. Descriptors. Noble family names. Ruler's cognomen. I don't know what that means. Headgear regalia. Handheld regalia. Clothing regalia. Other regalia items. Religious items such as reliquaries, relics, and icons. Social interactions and adventure hooks. Encounter. Tier 1, Tier 2. Random social interactions. This is awesome. This will be getting some use. Random tables. Haunts of the castle. Ooh. First one. A blood-covered doll stands in a dark hallway beckoning to the PCs to follow it into the shadows. Yo, yeah, none of my players but yeah, sure. I know one person would be like, fuck nope, and leave. Potential patrons. Potential rivals. Servant roles. Wow. That is awesome. All right. Now let's move on to the Mapfolio. Of course, I left my tool over there, so I'll just use this one. Ooh. All right. Let's just move this. We'll look at 2 of them. And they should be double-sided. You know what? We're gonna come up to here. It's gonna be a little funky because of all the green, but bear with me. You're seeing it before I am. I'm jealous. I really like... Oh, this is an interior. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and that's not... Ooh, so the side you all looked at, it's like a chapel. Well, this side is the interior of a manor, it looked like. That's really cool. I like that. I love it. I want more opportunities to use these. Unfortunately, my in-person games have been put on hold since one of my players is a flight attendant and is home like maybe twice a month for like maybe 24 hours. So it does kind of suck. So that in-person game is probably not going to progress any further. So I'm supposed to do another one, but I don't see that happening, sadly. But that's really nice. Let me pull it back a bit. And then the other side, it's looking like a dungeon of some sort. I am liking these maps. I'm hoping that you can see them. I know I've got my ring light here. You can even see that in my glasses. Then I have another light over here that's better off center, so it's not reflecting in my lens, but as much. But yeah, this is really cool. I've yet to be disappointed by Kobold Press. I know a lot of people prefer Kobold Press over Wizards of the Coast stuff. Especially Tales of the Valiant is their own system, so I need to look more in it. I do have the Game Master's Guide I need to show you all. I opened that box to verify it was in there and everything, so I need to do that on camera for you all. And I know they sent some notification for Player's Guide Book 2, as well as the Monsters Vault Book 2. So I do have that to look forward to. But yeah, that is Kobold Press's Campaign Builder Castles and Crowns. I really like it. I'm looking forward to going more in depth with this and looking through it myself and using it in my online game at least. But if you think this is pretty cool, I'd love to hear from you. First, please give this video a like, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then hit the bell icon, set notifications to all, get notified when I upload videos and do live streams. Comment down below what you think about this. Of course, I will also have the Kickstarter promo video that I did talking about it, and love to hear if you got this or if you've been thinking about getting it. Does it look like it's something you definitely want now? If you've used it, how was your experience? I'd love to hear from you as both a player and a dungeon master or game master from both perspectives. Also, please go to their social medias, go to their YouTube, all of their links, their website, everything is in the description box down below. Please check them out. If you go to their social media or watch any of their videos, tell them Mocha Bear sent you from Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. But also, please, lastly, share this video, bring awareness to my channel, bring awareness to Kobold Press, and help us both continue to grow. And as I've said plenty of times before, I don't get paid by these companies to do these videos. I don't get paid in any way, shape, or form to do them. But I want to help spread awareness of these projects to people, get the community growing. I do this just because out of fun and the fact that I like this stuff. Maybe one day I'll get paid to do it, but that's something possibly down in the future. We'll see. But yeah, gonna go end it there. So please, as always, take care of yourselves. Until next time, hobby on.